With RAM prices skyrocketing, gaming has to be one of the most expensive hobbies nowadays. With the PS5 and the Xbox prices going up instead of down, I wanted to do some research. Is there a way to still game and not spend a bucket of money? Introducing this guy. Yes, I know, we all know the Nintendo Switch 1, with Switch 2 being out. But guys, I just want to take a look at this in 2026 and find out, is it worth it to pick up one of these for dirt cheap prices? Or I should start saving my money for a PS5. Let's get on into the video. So what's up guys, you already know me as the CEO, the moneymaker, Storm Allen baby, and we back with another Storm Buys. And today we're asking, is the Nintendo Switch worth it in 2026? Quick disclaimer guys, I've never been sponsored by Nintendo. My channel is too dookie, they would never look at me. But if you do want to help support me, I'll be dropping the Amazon link to this down in the description and any cheap links I do find for these. So we got 6 categories to go over. Let's jump on into the first one, portability and design. The Nintendo Switch is a hybrid console. You hook it up to your TV at home or you just pop it out of the dock and take it on the go. Those detachable Joy-Cons let you play games. So the detachable Joy-Cons that come on the controller is still advanced for today, that lets you play solo or hand a controller to you and your buddy. Guys, you do have that pocketable TV combo, is pretty unique and it's still not done by any other company like Nintendo. If you really love gaming on the couch or on the road, I would say the Switch still nails this, and the screen doesn't look too bad, but we're gonna get more into that because I don't just want to read a bunch of specs. I want you to look at the gameplay and see if it's still worth it in your eyes. Now let's jump on into the greatest part that the Nintendo Switch still has over the Switch 2, with the game libraries. This is the Switch's secret sauce. So Nintendo's exclusive games, you got Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, they all live on this console. And in 2026, the Switch games library is still massive. Even though Nintendo newest games are focusing on the Nintendo Switch, we still get Switch 1 games sometimes. The original Switch still has 100 great titles to play though, from indies to remakes to JRPGs. It's still all there. And just keep in mind guys, future Nintendo releases may gradually favor the newer audio, but you also got to think about one thing. I'm not encouraging this. Disclaimer, I am not encouraging this, but these can run emulators pretty well. Hey, I'm not touching nothing more on that. You know what that means. Now let's jump on into performance and display. Now the trade-off with the original Switch, it isn't as powerful as the modern consoles. It maxed out at 720p handheld, and trust me, at handheld it doesn't look bad because the screen is so small, and at 1080p on TV, so no 4K or that crazy frame rate in 2026. That's a dated tech, but games won't look as sharp or realistic as the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, but a lot of Nintendo games have that charm that hold up into that lower resolution. Nintendo's not known for being the most graphical advanced games. Just don't expect those blockbuster graphics. This is a older hardware under the hood, but it still looks great on my TV, even also on my 4K monitor. Sometimes I'm like, these specs are on paper. In real life, it looks good. Next up, we got the battery life. Battery wise, expect around 4 to 6 hours of playtime per charge. Maybe a little bit more on the OLED version, but that one is a lot more expensive. That defeats the purpose of trying to get the most affordable gaming tech out there for this video. So I would stick with the original. So those hours are long enough for a long flight or a road trip, but not that all day gaming. I recommend carrying a USB-C charger or a power bank if you're on the move and you want to game a lot. Next, let's jump on into the pros and the cons. So it's portable and a home console in one, plus you're getting a huge library of exclusive Nintendo games, great for families, kids, or anyone who just want fun games anywhere. On the flip side, it's a older tech, so if very few brand new games will target the original Switch in the coming years. The battery life isn't as amazing. Also note that online play needs Nintendo Online subscription, and yes, the original Switch requires wired headphones, no built-in Bluetooth audio, which can be annoying, especially in 2026, but it's not a big gripe if you're a gamer, because all gamers got wired headphones, don't we? I do. So now let's jump on into the final category, price and value. Some of the Money by Jean-Claude Van Damme. The original Switch was launched for $300, but in 2026, Nintendo focus has shifted to the Switch 2, so the Switch ones are mostly found for around 150 to 200, which is a smart deal for the price. It's a bargain. You can find this on a lot of secondhand marketplaces, even cheap versions on Amazon, but also don't sleep on checking them out on Facebook Marketplace or your local pawn shops. That is a sweet deal. $100? $150? I can't complain, bro. Plus, you can also add those in. So if you want Nintendo's lineup on a budget, don't sleep on the Switch One. You still got a lot of games to catch up on. And compared to the new Switch 2 or the PS5, the Switch One can still be a steal if you don't mind getting that older hardware. So my verdict, is it worth it? If you're on a tight budget, love Nintendo games, I would say yes, 100%. I have one, I still use it. If you already have one, stick with it. But if you want the newest titles and the best performance, you might want to wait or save up for the Switch 2 or just another gen console like the PS5 or the Series X. I'm Storm Allen, the moneymaker, and that's my take. If you want to check out some more great gaming gear, check this video out. Peace.